Welcome to Zarnia for Games and Geekery. This is part 1 of a 4-part D&D adventure titled When the Bell Tolls. It's a heist with a little bit of a time-looping twist. Here we go. Welcome to Zarnia for Games and Geekery. I'm John, and with me is Jane and Natalie. We're not going to do much preamble with character introductions and all that. Your characters have been created. You're all ready. You've gotten a little bit of lore and backstory about how you fit into the world. But there's a lot you don't know that we're going to figure out as we go. So, without further preamble, let us set the scene then. It is a day of great celebration in the kingdom of Kiosta. The city surrounding Kiosta Castle has been done up with banting and bunting, even both of them, feathers and frills and all kinds of things. People have been drinking from dawn till dusk in celebration of the king's marriage. Why is it such an occasion for celebration? Well, there's the usual kinds of reasons that weddings are a celebratory occasion, including lots of free booze and lots of partying. But there's also may issue in an age of peace in the kingdom of Kiosta. There's been a lot of tension between the major houses, the 4 major houses of the kingdom. But with the marriage of King Ivan IV to his bride, Nandika Sapphire of Sapphire Bay, they will bring new balance to the kingdom and a golden age of peace, prosperity, and trade for everyone, if all goes to plan. Earlier in the day, the king paraded through the streets with his bride at his side. On his head, his golden crown, and at the middle of the crown, at the center, just above his forehead, the main jewel, Dawn's Tear, a ruby the size of a human eyeball and just as round. It is truly of incalculable value. Of course, not just celebrants and people and well-wishers are looking towards the king tonight. There are also a few eyes that are filled with greed, avarice, and bad intentions. The wedding is a perfect opportunity for someone to cause trouble to the whole kingdom, or perhaps to seize an opportunity to take this most valuable of all jewels. We begin our scene later in the evening. The grand clock in the main hall of Kiosta Castle has just begun striking 11. Each toll, ding, 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 punctuating the cheers of the crowd. The hall is filled with revelers and servants. The royal houses are all there. In the red, you see the royal house of Kiosta itself. King Ivan at the high table at the end of the hall, his brother, the Admiral Alexander, beside him, his mother, Yvonne, looking over everything else. To the other side, the blue corner, if you will, the sapphires. Nandika looking shy, but shining with a sort of intense beauty. They call her the real jewel of Kiosta. She is young, innocent, and almost girlish compared to her large, broad-shouldered husband whose blonde beard falls across his red robes. On either side of the high table, the high houses, the white next to the red, the pale bones, a more sinister clan, somber, dressed in white ivory, their skin pale and their hair even paler. And on the far right, besides the sapphires, black spire, all cloaked in dark colors. Ebony, jet, obsidian, looking very trendy though, by the way. Also, they're definitely like the sexier party. You know? Lots of like really tight, very constrictive clothing. Not like the flowing whites of the pale bones. Okay. On the floor, there is a central area that is filled right now with dancers who are just clearing the floor after a rowdy bit of jigging. And returning to their tables at the edges, all around that open square. Mm-hmm. The bell tolls again for the 10th time. Ding. At one table in the far corner sits a young woman. If the guests were to look over at you, what would they see?
Well, they might. I'm quite unassuming, so they might not necessarily notice me. My name is Maria Papertouched, and I am a slight woman with white, pure white hair, which maybe would catch someone's eye because it is a little bit startling. I'm very pale and with deep, dark, set eyes, almost black looking. I have sharp teeth, but I do keep my mouth
So
closed.
people might not notice something like that.
They might not notice that, exactly.
At first glance, people might think that you are one of the pale bones, you know?
Or related, sort of part of that house.
Is that how you got in?
Perhaps.
How did you get your way into the castle? Were you invited?
I had an in with the castle librarian, because I'm quite well versed in, and I worked in libraries. My upbringing was very religious, but mainly focused in sort of books, and I've got quite an intricate network.
You're a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd.
Essentially.
Okay.
And
No. Say less.
Oh.
Nerd.
Fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
People see a bookish nerd at a table.
Yes.
Wondering, what's she doing at this party? Probably one of the pale bones.
Correct.
There's a new person who's just slipped into the hall, carrying perhaps a tray of champagne. What would the guests think if they looked at you?
I don't think they'd think much other than I was really stylish and trendy. I have blonde, curly locks and blue eyes. I am humanoid. I don't particularly stand out, except that I have a bubbling personality, which is fantastic because I have the champagne with me.
All right. You emerge carrying this champagne into the main hall, just next to the table where this figure, almost this translucent white figure, is sitting. She's not translucent, she's actually very lucent.
No, lucid.
Yeah, lucent?
And lucid, maybe.
Translucent?
I'm just very pale. You can almost see my veins.
That's translucent.
No, not as pale as I am myself. Just as if I were to have white hair.
It would be pretty freaky if you had white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
White hair, black eyes.
All right. As the clock strikes the final toll of the bell, the 11th strike, another servant almost stumbles next to you and sends some little sausage rolls spilling onto the ground. Some of them right by, like one of them rolls, hits your foot. The servant immediately drops the platter, which causes even more havoc. You can tell that this is obviously a very nervous person and starts scrambling to get all the sausages back on. All right, what do you do?
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Can I offer you a glass of champagne?
Oh, not talking to me. Yes, okay.
No, I'm not talking to you. It's okay, sweetie. It's fine. Don't worry about that. I won't tell anyone. To you.
No, thank you. I don't drink the devil's poison.
Oh my God, I totally understand that. Sometimes I get a bit bubbly myself, but oh my God, I love your hair. Where did you get it done?
I was born like this. I was a baby with white hair. It was quite shocking for a while.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Do I see anything on her that like stands out?
Does she?
I'm in my one hand, I have rosary beads that I'm sort of playing with, and then in my other hand, I have a black leather-bound book that I'm sort of keeping my hand on the table that I was reading before the sausage roll incident. But I don't have anything sort of, I'm quite plain. I don't have anything sort of bejeweled or anything like that would inform.
Well, good. As you have this little exchange, the king's brother, Alexander, Admiral Alexander, rises and clinks his glass. Clink, clink, clink. I would just like to make a toast to my brother and his. And he like looks over at Nandika and just a whole look of just tenderness. His beautiful bride, my sister now. It is truly brave to be bringing peace. Warriors like us, like myself, you know, we may face battle, we may face enemies, but truly, it takes bravery to find love and to face enemies of politics. Our brother, so brave. And everyone kind of gives like a little like tepid like,
Oh my goodness, so brave. So amazing.
and he tosses back like the wine and sits back down. All right, what would you like to do?
Is there like a band or anything like that?
Yes.
Is there dancing happening?
So this hall is kind of like at a double layer, and all around there's a gallery, and on the sort of exterior side of the gallery is a little alcove with a whole string and a whole fancy-ass band. I was going to say string and woodwinds, and then I was like, I don't know what's in a band, you know, and that sounds like a whole orchestra, but orchestras don't go up, they go down in pits. Anyhow, yes, a whole kind of string and woodwind bunch up there. Yeah.
Woodwind, great. Okay. I'm actually going to just say, pardon me, and I'm going to get up and go towards there's a library, isn't there?
Yes. So next to the hall, on either side, are libraries and little smoking rooms and things like that.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the library.
Okay.
As you do that, I go, oh my goodness, you've got some sausage on your robe. I'm so sorry. And I try to clear it off. And as I'm doing that, I want to try and take this book. It looks interesting. Can I do it?
Oh my gosh.
I've got a distraction. I've got a guy on the floor.
Yeah, you can. What's your passive perception?
Where is that?
It's down at the very bottom of your. Left.
There, 11.
Yes. 11.
Yes.
All right, beat that. Beat that 11.
Oh no!
Can I roll with advantage for having help with? We've got the sausages on the floor. It's a whole to-do.
You want an advantage from this? Yeah, go ahead. No, create more of a distraction if you would like, but more.
Because also this book is extreme. I'm like not. It's,
Okay.
It's in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's harder, I guess.
Very happy with that. Happy with that. Okay, here we go. And 20.
Yes, because what do you add to sleight of hand? It's like 10.
Exactly.
I like the way you're like, oh yeah. Can have advantage on this guaranteed success. You'd only have, even if you rolled a 1, you technically would get it.
Would get
With 11.
But I got a 20.
But you got
a dirty 20.
You're 20. Oh. All right. So how do you do this? Did you like swap a napkin pile in there or something?
Absolutely. Actually, what I did is I knocked some champagne while trying to get the stain off of you.
Okay.
And it was just became a bit of a flurry, and I just did a lot of apologizing and like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad it didn't go into your hair because that would have been so horrible. And as I do that, I quickly put it into the front pocket of my apron.
And I don't want to
Okay.
be sort of doing that, so I like get quite flustered.
Quite flustered. You head off.
Yes.
All right.
Can't think of just idiot, and then leave, saying a prayer into my rosary.
All right. So you get to the library,
Yes.
and just as you are entering, you see a figure all in white and a figure all in black kind of both look up at you. Obviously, you're intruding on something, and then they look at each other and they slink deeper into the library.
Okay. Do I recognize them?
No, you don't. How much do you know about politics? The politics of this place. Roll history.
Okay. Where is my history? There. Oh, okay. My history is quite good because I'm a very big reader, but my rolling is terrible. So, 11.
11. Okay. It's obvious that it's a member of the Pale Bones and a member of the Black Spire families. You've got an impression. I'll let you pick. Which one do you know more about, the Pale Bones or the Black Spires?
I think probably the Pale Bones, just because of my appearance, people have often
All right.
assumed. So I just.
Okay. This was Grim Pale Bones.
Okay. Which
Grim
is
Pale Bones, who's the patriarch of the Pale Bones clan, the kind of head of it.
And did they look like they were having? Was it a? Who was it? A male and a female? Was it?
It was a two men.
Two men. Did it look
Conspiratorial?
intimate, conspiratorial, romantic? Could
I
I
would
tell?
say you didn't go in there sneakily. They picked you up before you got, like, as you entered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of caught my attention, so I'm going to go and sort of pretend to look at a bookshelf. Have I noticed that my book is missing? Maybe not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's first go here.
I replenish the drinks on my tray, and if I'm allowed to, I go to the main table to serve them their drinks.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, do you start at one end, or do you go like straight to the king? Where do you go?
Oh my God, no, I totally start with the black spheres because they're, super trendy and I totally want their outfits. So, like, I want to totally go, butter them up first.
You notice that the grandest chair in their retinue is empty. But as you step forward, thank you, please. Give me a little bit more. One of them slides forward his wine goblet. He's got slick hair and like a jawbone that you could crack rocks on.
Oh my goodness.
But in a sexy way.
Oh my goodness, of course. Here we go.
Well, thank you.
I hope you enjoy. It's a really good blend. Probably
Okay,
the finest.
Oh, all right. You're talking too much now.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And he turns and starts and he turns to one of the other black spires and says, "When do you think it will happen?" But the other one looks up at you. This one, a woman with a very insightful eyes, with very insightful eyes.
Oh my God, I love your eyes. And then I go to the rest of the table.
Okay, so then like further along, it's like the blues. They're chattering nicely. They throw out their like glasses to you to like fill up. Like one of them's like, "No, thank you." And then you get onto the border of the red and the blue. Nandika. Her hands are sort of folded gently. There is already a full glass of champagne next to her. Doesn't look like it's been touched.
Oh my God, You are so beautiful this evening. Can I top you up?
She looks like momentarily confused, and she like looks up at you and says, "You're so kind, but no, thank you."
Oh my God, and so polite. I love that about you.
And then the king leans over, picks up her glass of champagne, knocks it back. "Here, fill it up. And then he like throws a big arm around his new wife and goes, "You need to have a big drink. It is time to celebrate." He's just got these big white teeth and this big blonde beard. And he's like, "Wench, leave them all here."
Oh, with the greatest of pleasure. Absolutely. A time to celebrate. And I start pouring the drink for him, and then I take her glass and I start to pour it. And as I move it across, is there anything on her hand, like a ring or something?
Yes, there is. There is her new shiny wedding ring. It's got a brace of diamonds in it. It looks very gorgeous.
Okay, so as I push the glass to her, I just like to...
Okay, go. So a little perception here. Let's roll off. She is going to roll normally.
Oh my gosh.
24.
This is insane. This is so much.
As your hand passes over, she flinches and pulls her hand back, but you have the rings. It seems almost like she doesn't like to be touched.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I move along.
It's fine. And she takes her glass, puts it to her lips, and you can see the champagne barely touches them. Puts it back down. She turns and like laughs with the king jokes, and she laughs. Meanwhile, in the library, you suddenly start feeling your heart contracting. You start feeling you're slightly dizzy. You're having a panic attack.
Okay. So.
You immediately know why.
My book! Where is my book? I just say it out loud without sort of. And I start feeling my person and sort of looking around for it quite
All right.
panicked.
So while you're in this state, you're going to have disadvantage on like any checks.
Okay, I also
until you
can't
get your
do.
book
I
back.
also can't do anything. I can't like cast any cantrips or anything.
You can. So like
It's
that
it-
power, like it stays with you. You don't need you don't need the book on you to do any magic.
Okay.
But you start feeling really anxious when you don't have the book.
Okay, so I start saying a little prayer just to try and, because I'm basically like, I can't do anything at the moment, so I start saying a little prayer into my rosary, and I have to find my book. So I'm going to disguise myself as, what's his name? Grim.
That's grim. Okay.
Yeah, because he's gone like deep into the library.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so whatever, and then disguise
Whatever.
myself.
Come on, give me some real magic.
No, it was a prayer. I didn't want to be offensive.
To the great paper god.
Yes,
The paper god.
exactly. Okay, dear paper god, please let me look like Graham. Okay, let me keep calm, and then I transform.
Yeah.
into
You take a
Graham.
little piece of like paper. You've always got like loads of little pieces of paper, and you just like stick it to your forehead, and your whole face changes. Your body too. It looks like you're suddenly dressed as one of, the Black Spires.
Would I have any indication of where I lost the book?
You roll an insight. Disadvantage as well.
So I have to roll 2 and take the lowest.
Yeah.
That was pretty low. So. 8.
8. You can't.
can't-
That's the lower one.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
I rolled so badly.
You know you had it. You know you had it in the last 5 minutes.
Because it was.
Yeah.
Do I not just have napkins?
Yeah, you got like a handful of napkins.
So then doesn't that give me no? Because
Go
I'm
ahead.
having a panic. So
You're
I'm
having a
just
panic.
like.
You're having a panic. You're just like, oh, thank goodness I had. I must have. Like I don't know what's.
Yeah,
going
I
through
just
your head?
actually just start like dabbing my sweat with the napkins, like not putting two and two together.
All right, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to try retrace my steps.
Okay. You head back out in the hall. It's chaos. Everything like seems like louder. The music seems janglier. You do see the blonde waitress at the high table, serving girl at the high table.
Okay. So I see, and then, okay, maybe then I like start.
Okay. Figuring it out.
And I start sort of charging towards her, but also I'm grim. So start charging towards you.
All right, you're still at the high table?
I'm moving through. I'm trying to actually keep a track on time to see when the party's coming to a close and when the king and his new bride will.
So you know from your informant that between now and midnight, the crown is going to go back into the vault.
Yeah.
You know, it does depend kind of a bit on the vagaries of the king, but you know it's going to be within the next hour. In fact, while you are bearing this in mind, and you've moved now across the whole table down to the pale bones, one of the guards, two extra guards, come down. These are like very, very hardcore looking ones, and they step up. They exchange like a little bit of words with the guards like at the king's side, and they bring forth a box, open it up, and there is like a temporary crown, there. And they bother the king. He's like, you fools! But they swap the crown up, lock it up. A tall man in sort of like noble robes, very like definitely an advisor, probably a vizier or something. Takes a key out from his neck, locks it, keeps the key, and the guards head off. All right.
So they took the crown off the king's head, put it in the box, gave him a different one.
Yeah, gave him like a smaller temporary, like your day crown.
Okay. Yes,
it's like when you change from the wedding dress into like the party dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got his party crown on.
He's got his party crown on.
Okay.
Much smaller. Still looking good, but
Not quite.
It's
Dawn's too.
Look, Dawn's tier. That whole crown probably weighed like I don't know how many kilograms.
Okay.
Like the size of a watermelon. It was like a big crown.
Got you.
That would be heavy. You don't want to be walking around with that much gold and stuff all night, especially not when you're getting hammered. And he is getting hammered.
Yes, he's getting super hammered. Okay.
So as I see this, I kind of want to, with a bit of distance, follow these people.
All right.
I'm just beelining for you.
Yeah. You are shouldering your way through
Like
the
no
crowd.
stealth, no nothing. I'm just like, I need my book.
All right. So you get to the door that the two guards have gone by. This is at the far end of the hall back here. This will go to where you know that there is a private staircase upward because you know the layout. But there's only one door here. And the two guards immediately stop you. These are two other guards, not the carriers. These are doormen.
So the carriers have gone already through the door.
And the doorman stops in front. The two door guards stop and say, "All right, no one coming through here. Thank you."
Oh my God! They asked me to bring them their drinks upstairs. That's a bit awkward. Must I just wait here
Who
then
asked
for
you
them?
to bring their drinks upstairs?
Would I know their names because of my informant? Would I have an idea because of who is guarding?
That was a good one. Roll on your charisma because you used charm. You charmed people to get this information.
And I just add 20.
Oh my God.
20.
Oh, your rolls
All
are
right.
good.
Okay.
You get like
Makes
3.
up for yesterday's abysmal
That was John. John and George.
Oh,
John and George.
Yeah, John and George are the ones here, and you even know the guards in front of you. They are Paul and Rango. Yeah.
Oh my God. Rango, I don't believe you don't even recognize me right now. It's probably because I'm at work. But John and George were like very adamant that I'm bringing them their drinks. I don't know, maybe they're in like a super celebratory mode, but like, I don't know if I should just stand here now and wait for them. I mean, because they were very adamant that I bring them their drinks.
This is very and at that point, that's when you catch up.
Give me my book! And I take you and I just start shaking you. I'm kind of like losing control.
Roll acrobatics to keep all the champagne on your tray.
Sorry, like a bulldozer.
17.
17. Somehow, you just like manage to like, being shaken, you're like one of those like just chicken heads.
Oh my god, if you wanted a drink, you just had to ask. I would have totally given you one.
I don't want the devil's poison, I want my book!
The two guards like step forward and each of them like sort of like, excuse me, sir, Lord Grimm, you can't be, you shouldn't be,
Can I go take the drinks upstairs now?
no, this is very irregular, Lord Grimm,
Is my voice also disguised as Grimm, or I just have my voice?
I think you just have your voice.
Okay.
I don't think it disguises your voice. Does disguise self?
Alter
disguise
appearance. That's it.
Alter appearance. That's it. Okay. They're very like put off like about this. They're like Lord Grimm. No, you can't go in. We need to figure this out. You can immediately see that these guards are royal house guards, but they are on the side of like the nobility. You are a servant, and you know if there was any accusation, they would like very much hesitate to insult a royal guest.
Okay, Paul, Rango, super sauce. I'm just gonna like clean myself up and I disappear.
One of them like
You disappear!
one of them grabs your one of them's going to try grab you.
Okay.
So make a contested, I guess, dex.
14.
Okay, wow. That beats a 10. So his hand goes out and you just, slip away. The other one is like in front of you trying to like calm you down.
Yeah.
Like, my Lord Grimm, we will deal with this. We will deal with the girl. Whatever book it is that you're looking for, we can handle this.
You're an idiot! Gail, go! Get the book! She's going!
They both look and they see you,
Anyway.
like disappearing off. They're like, stop there, you there, stop! And immediately, like some other guards, like start picking up on what's going on. What are you doing?
Okay. I bend down, and as I come back up, I'm like, oh my god, this book?
The guard like almost like crashes into you because you just like suddenly like. The other is like, Lord Grimm, please, let's handle this quietly, if we can.
Give me my book. Why did you take my book from me?
Oh my god, you're being like really rude right now. And I don't remember taking a book from Lord Grimm. But I don't know if this is your book because it was just here on the floor. Does it look like your book?
I just snatch it from you.
Lord Grimm, what would you like us to do with her?
I don't care, and I walk away.
Rango like turns to you. Look, I don't know who you are, but something's not right here. I've got a really good senses about this. I was in the City Watch for like 10 years, and I know something's not right here. So.
Oh my god, you're so perceptive. And I blink my eyes. And I go a bit red in the cheeks.
Do you have something in your eye? Did we?
Oh my god, it's so perceptive.
I would remember. What's happening here? What are you trying to? Are you rolling deception? Are you rolling persuasion? What's going on here?
I feel like I'm doing it all. Definitely deception.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to roll with advantage for his insight because he would remember. He's pretty sure, you know. All right. 17.
26.
No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Bat my eyes. Bat.
Long eyelashes just...
All right. You're in real big trouble, so
I mean, I
Meet
can't
me
believe.
at 1 a.m. Meet me at 1 a.m. At the servant's gate. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I wink in his direction.
He looks back and Paul's like, "You're pathetic."
While this is happening, when I walked away and took my book, can I attempt to go up one of the staircases?
Okay, so there are the staircases up to like the.
That's the vault, right? Where the guards are going.
The guards have gone up to the vault.
Yes.
But you didn't get through that door, which will lead you to that staircase, up to that level. But you can go up to the next level where the apartments are.
Oh, okay. So I've got basically up into the gallery. I'm trying to get up to the vaults.
Okay.
But because this situation
Has escalated.
can I do it being unnoticed? Or would they have been watching me?
People will kind of have their attention on you now. Like you caused like quite a lot of havoc.
Okay.
You know? You elbowed through people, you plowed through them, and you started yelling in a weird voice.
So I just go up. I'm going to go up to the next floor.
Yeah.
As if to like calm down.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Where's my perception? Oh, 11.
11.
Yeah.
All right.
This is unfair. You get like a 26. 11.
So you make your way like up to the gallery. There are like a couple of guards sort of like, like wandering around, but they seem like a lower level, They don't even have blades. They've got like little
Those like smacky things.
yeah, little smacky things. They've got, whoppers. Wallopers.
Wallopers.
Wapow.
Yes, exactly.
They got
Okay.
wapowers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like they're obviously like sort of like handle things discreetly kind of guards. But when you like make your way to the gallery, you look down at the whole party, and you're still disguised as Grim. All right. You feel someone's presence right next to you. Okay. And you look over and you see one of the other black spires. This is a woman with insightful eyes, calculating, and she says, "Okay, who are you?"
And I just, as sort of neutrally as I can say, "You know." I'm trying to be vague and not speak because I think my voice is going to give me away.
Okay, look, are you some sort of amateur? Because you've obviously got like a lot of skills, but also, what kind of cover story is that? What? I know. Evidently, I do not know, otherwise I would not have followed you up here. Look over there. She points down and you see that Grim Black Spire has returned to his seat at the table. Like, only someone who is truly an idiot could think that everyone else is this stupid. Now, who are you?
Could I sense anything from this woman?
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay. 18.
18, oh,
Yeah.
Very good. You can see that she's curious, like, and very, very dangerous. A calculating person, but you've caught her interest.
Okay. So am I worried that I'm in danger?
Maybe.
Okay. I am... Okay, well, I'm going to just stay. I'm not going to take my disguised self off. Because I don't necessarily want her to see my...
Come with me. She grabs you by the shoulder and kind of hustles you down the hall. Do you resist?
No.
She opens like one of the rooms and pushes you inside and like closes behind you. Now, before I kill you, I'm going to give you a chance to persuade me not to. Who are you and why are you here?
Okay, I drop my disguise, and then I just in a way of like trying to persuade her, I just say, I was just looking for my book. It was stolen from me. It's so important to me. I needed to find it. That waitress, she stole my book, and I didn't know what to do. I panicked. But I'm gonna like try and charm her with my charisma.
Okay, roll your persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh my god, I can't do maths. 14. Why is that funny? It's not that bad. 14. Okay, I didn't persuade her.
So you think a book is... what's so important about this book? That you would impersonate one of the prime people at the party. The most important people here.
This book stops me from having demons. My demons come out. And I panicked. It was my demons. They came, they possessed me. That's why I turned into Grimm. What do you want? And what do you want from me?
You seem very useful. Someone who can change her face at will like this. If you weren't such an idiot, I'd suggest that we make some sort of deal.
As she's speaking to me, I'm like disguising myself as her.
Well, why are you doing that?
To show you.
Very impressive. Could you disguise yourself as one of the guards and get through the doorway?
And then I like blink and I've like changed myself into Rango.
Very handy. All right. I have a proposal to make. I will not reveal your presence here. And you are going to do something for me.
And why would I do that? How do you know I've shown you my true self?
Well, because otherwise I will kill you. And she takes from her sleeve like a little sachet of powder. Here. You are going to slip this into the king's goblet. He's drinking so much. Disguise yourself as one of those silly blonde serving girls or something.
As she says that, I spit on the floor. She stole my book.
Yes. Whoever she is will... My accent just keeps on
Yeah,
going.
sorry. It's me, I think.
Yeah. Whoever she is, she'll get the blame, and you can escape. And if you do, come find me, and I will richly reward you.
I take the vial and put it in my pocket.
Yeah. But just one more thing. And she, quick as a flash, reaches out and touches your cheek. And you feel like a jolt of magic go through you.
And?
Just so you won't think of betraying me.
What did that do?
Roll Arcana.
Oh. 14.
14, this is a hex spell.
Okay.
And she can keep track of you and also do various other little things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. But you can feel it settling into you. All right. Meanwhile, what's happening with the waitress?
So I've gone to a quiet corner, and I'm just catching my breath because this was not part of the plan. But I do have a backup. So if I go up the other staircases to get to at least the second floor, I'm going to try and then get the stairwell to go up to the king's rooms.
Okay. So there's another set of guards at this door. You rolled so well. Yeah, these ones, this is, Gary and Schmidt.
Gary and Schmidt. I can't remember all their names.
Yeah, well, it's the Beatles downstairs and Gary and Schmidt upstairs.
Are they on the bottom floor, or is it as I've...
They're on...
This one, I think.
So as I get up there?
Floor 1, yeah.
Okay, so as I'm walking up the staircase, I'd like to remove my wig.
Okay.
to reveal a black bob.
Oh, cool.
And I have one of those reveal dresses, like my costume of serving, there's one underneath that looks like a really fancy robe.
Nice. Is this one of those quick change, like...
Yeah, up as I'm going up the stairwell.
Oh, someone's
Beautiful.
prepared.
Yeah.
All right.
Better than my
You go
disguise.
into the stairwell as a as a bubbly blonde serving girl, and you exit as a lady of nobility. Yeah. All right. What are you going to do?
So I go to that door where Gary and Schmidt are. They go, good evening, boys.
Oh, good evening, ma'am.
It's lovely to see you again.
To see us? Yes, ma'am. Of course. Lovely to see you too, ma'am. My lady.
Such a pleasure. I must impress on you. I need to get upstairs to the royal room immediately.
All right. I'm afraid, ma'am, no one can come through. No one can come through here except for the royal family themselves, ma'am. Here.
Oh, but I am royal family.
Are you wearing? What color are you wearing?
I'm wearing, it's blue.
I'm sorry. House Sapphire is, of course, welcome, but only the Kiostani house is allowed into the king's private wing.
Oh, that's so unfortunate, considering that the houses come together tonight. So where does the beautiful bride sleep this evening, I wonder?
Oh, I'm sure she'll not be sleeping too much.
And as they laugh, I want to stab them.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll for them to see if they are distracted enough by this.
Very funny joke.
Yeah. Okay. So the one who made the joke, he's definitely distracted.
Yeah.
The other one, let's see. Okay, yeah. That one also, you have a surprise on both of them.
Okay. Do I roll separately or?
Yeah,
okay.
separate attacks on each of them, but you got advantage for both attacks.
Amazing. Okay. And I just need one and attack 21.
Okay, that hits the one at guard. Roll your damage.
So powerful.
Oh, wait. Okay,
use
3
your
plus
spells.
4 is 3
I
plus
know.
4,
Okay.
7.
7.
And that's
Sneak attack.
and sneak attack. 10, so 17.
17. Okay, he goes down. And the other guard.
Ooh. 14.
14. Unfortunately, your other dagger with your offhand strike doesn't manage to find the flesh, and instead, on the cuirass, slashing a line through it, like, oh! He looks over.
I'd like to use. I'd like to use fast hands,
Okay.
and I'd like to pour my vial of acid on one of my vials of acid onto him.
Wait. Okay, like it's an object. No, it has to be. That's got to be used as an attack. If you're going to, you can use it as an interact with an object, but you can't use it as an attack with fast hands. Similar, I'm not sure.
Okay, then I open the door.
Okay. Yeah, and you open the door.
Who knew it could be that simple?
But this guard is going to attack you
Sure.
with his 2 attacks. Okay. That's one natural one, and another one is 14 plus 3, 17.
Hits.
Hits. Dun, dun, dun. And you're going to take 10 damage.
Okay.
And he starts shouting. Attack! Attack! We're under attack! They killed Schmidt!
Can I go up the stairs?
Oh, you're going to... Okay. Cool. Then he's going to take another attack of opportunity as you...
Oh, I thought that was okay.
No, that was just his turn.
Oh no. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try and stabby him.
Okay. Oh, you're going to stab him like that. Okay, cool. Second round, go.
I don't have advantage anymore. It's just normal now. Yeah. Okay, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Went black there, but you don't have advantage on this one.
Ah, but that's my first dagger because now I've got both daggers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 5.
5, okay.
Oh yeah, and a 20
Oh my gosh.
24.
24. Okay, that one also hit.
Okay. 6.
6. All right. You managed to like wound him and like open up 2 cuts on him, but he's still standing. And he's like, all right. I don't know who you are, but you're going down. You start hearing like the sounds of battle. The black spire like looks at you and is like, you're not alone.
They are not related to me.
Better hope so. Get that into the king's glass. I'm going to see what's happening. Anyway,
Okay.
this guy's making the attack. So a 13 and a 7. You just like, as he's like swiping at you, he's like, stay still. All right, your turn.
There's no one else still around on the floor.
You can hear people approaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the god's attacking me. The god is attacking me. It's unheard of. I cannot believe on this night of celebration that someone would be attacking me.
That's not true. She's attacking me. Gods. Assassins, traitors. All right, are you attacking?
No, I'm screaming for help.
Okay, just screaming for help. He's going to take his opportunity to attack then. You're not going to ready an action or
Oh yeah, let me
take
totally.
a dodge action or something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, disengage.
Yeah, down the passage to try and find someone first,
Okay,
where I can hear the.
cool. You immediately bump in, like almost like bump straight into the Black Spire woman. And she looks startled for a moment. All right, well, what does she have to roll to see through your disguising?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, she's disheveled.
And she just like, like bumps into you and is like, okay, get out of here. What's happening?
Oh my god, they're attacking me. I was just trying to go upstairs to return this beautiful ring that I see has dropped off the beautiful bride's finger.
Okay, that's so much information. It's very suspicious. And then you hear like the clock, dung, dung, striking midnight. You hear some kind of like commotion from like coming from downstairs as well. She's like, the Black Spire is like, here, come, let's get you to safety.
Okay.
Opens the door and pushes you into the room.
With the same room as me?
Yeah.
But I've now disguised as you, blonde.
Okay.
So you like come in and see yourself.
And Black Spire like lady like steps through and she's like, is she one of yours?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
This is highly irregular.
You hear guards like running past the door. We all heard what the guards were shouting. Now, maybe one of them is in on this or whatever's going on, but I don't like that there's someone who can change their face and someone else running around who I don't know. I don't know who you are, but I know you're not one of the Sapphires. So she hasn't seen through your disguise, but she has like figured out like you're not with the wedding party.
I don't recognize
No.
anything.
Roll insight.
Okay. I don't know. Probably gonna get. No, I don't. I
Ding,
don't.
ding, ding. And the clock strikes a final hour of 12. And the room kind of twists sideways. Everything goes warpy. You all feel like the world blinks. And when it opens its eyes, you're sitting at the corner table in the grand hallway. You are holding a tray of champagne, just having stepped into the hall. Besides you, a waiter stumbles. Sausage rolls go sliding off his plate across the hallway. And the king's brother, the admiral, rises and begins to make a toast about the bravery of facing politics and love. It's not a very good toast. He doesn't seem like a very good brother. What are you going to do? And that's where we're going to end the session.
All I heard in my head was, gotta get up, gotta get out, gotta keep going. Like, am I Natasha Leone? Like, what is happening?
You always got to have like a song for like a loop. Anyhow, boom, there we go. I'm gonna just do like in a big lump of. This is gonna be the same one every time. I'm just gonna go do. So, thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, share, and we got a Patreon. You should check that out. Very big thanks to our patrons, Malcolm, Andrew, Hung, and oh man, what's the last group? Oh, Clive. Yeah, thank you all so much. Yeah, that was this episode, and we're going to carry on with it in just a little bit. Cool.